Welcome, or if you're new here, a very warm welcome to the City of English. I'm Jack, and this is the place where we don't just learn English, we live it. Think of this channel as your city, a city where every street has a lesson, every corner has a conversation, and every day we walk a little further together until speaking English feels as natural as breathing. Today is day one of our brand new series, Learning English in 30 Days. Over the next 30 days, I'm going to take you through the most powerful, most practical, and most searched English topics in the world. The things that real learners struggle with, and the things that, once you understand them, will completely transform the way you speak. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button right now, because you do not want to miss a single day of this journey. All right, let's get into today's lesson, and I promise you, by the end of this video, your English will never feel the same again. English will never feel the same again. The problem isn't your vocabulary. It isn't your grammar. The real problem is something almost no teacher ever talks about. Here is the truth that most English courses will never tell you. The reason your English sounds unnatural is not because you don't know enough words. Most learners have studied hundreds, sometimes thousands of English words. They know their grammar rules, they can pass tests, but in real conversation, something breaks down. So what is the real problem? The real problem is something called language patterns, the invisible rhythm and structure that native speakers follow without even thinking about it. It's the difference between saying something that is technically correct and saying something that sounds correct. Let me give you a very simple example right now. You see the difference? The grammar in both sentences is fine, but one sounds like a real person talking and the other sounds like a language textbook. This is the gap we're going to close today, and we're going to do it by looking at 5 specific areas where non-native speakers make their English sound unnatural, and exactly how to fix each one. Ready? Let's go. Example 1. Making a request. Can you give me water? Could I get some water, please? The first and most common reason English sounds unnatural, being too formal when you should be casual. This is incredibly common, and it makes total sense. Most of us learned English in school, and school English is formal English. We learned phrases like, I would like to inform you that, or I am writing to inquire about, and those are perfectly fine for a letter, for an email, for an official document. But when you're talking to a friend, a colleague, or even a stranger on the street, using that formal language sounds stiff. It sounds like you're reading from a textbook, and that creates an invisible wall between you and the person you're talking to. Let me show you what I mean. Examples: casual versus overly formal. I am unable to attend the gathering tomorrow. Hey, I can't make it tomorrow, sorry. I would like to express my gratitude for your assistance. Thanks so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Do you have knowledge of the location of the bathroom? Excuse me, where's the bathroom? The wrong examples are grammatically correct, but they sound like official speeches, not real conversation. English is about connection, and connection requires natural, warm language. The fix here is simple. Match your language level to the situation. Ask yourself, is this a formal moment or a casual one? If you're writing an official email, go formal. If you're chatting with a friend, a coworker, or even someone you just met, relax your language, use contractions, use shorter sentences, sound like a human. Practice tip. Next time you want to say something formal in a casual situation, pause and ask yourself, how would a friend say this? Then say it that way. Mistake number 2. Word-for-word translation from your native language. Here's mistake number 2, and this one affects almost every learner in the world, no matter what language they speak. When we're not confident in English, our brain does something very natural. It thinks in our mother tongue, then tries to translate each word directly into English, word by word. The problem: every language has its own logic, its own structure, its own idioms and expressions. When you translate word for word, you end up saying things that are technically possible in English, but that no native speaker would ever actually say. Let me give you some real-world examples of this translation trap. Translation trap examples, common in many languages. I have hunger. I'm hungry. She is having 25 years. She is 25 years old. He made me remember of something. He reminded me of someone. It is raining cats and dogs outside today. It's pouring outside today. Natural in most casual contexts. Translation traps happen because different languages use different structures for the same idea. The solution isn't to memorize rules, it's to absorb English phrases as complete units. So how do you fix this? The answer is think in chunks, not in words. Instead of learning individual vocabulary words, start learning phrases, whole expressions that native speakers use together. Don't just learn the word hungry, learn the expression I'm starving. I could eat a horse. I'm a little peckish. Learn the whole phrase as one unit and use it as one unit. This is called chunking, and it is one of the most powerful techniques in language learning. When you think in chunks, your brain stops translating word by word. Instead, it starts pulling out complete natural expressions, just like a native speaker does. I want you to try something. Think of one expression you use often in your native language, something you say every day. Now, don't translate it word for word. Instead, search, how do native English speakers express that idea? And learn that whole phrase as a unit. You'll be amazed how different and how much more natural it sounds. Mistake. Mistake number 3. Ignoring rhythm and stress. Now, this is the one that surprises people the most, because when we think about sounding natural, we usually think about vocabulary or grammar. We almost never think about music. But here's the truth. English is a musical language. It has a rhythm, it has a beat, and when you get that rhythm right, your English suddenly sounds fluent even if your grammar isn't perfect. And when you get it wrong, even perfect grammar can sound strange. Every sentence in English has what we call stressed and unstressed words. The stressed words are the important ones. They carry the meaning. The unstressed words are the glue words. Words like the, to, and, of, in. And the natural English, these words are said quickly and quietly. They're almost swallowed. Listen to the difference. Stress and rhythm. Hear the difference. I am going to the store. Every word equal weight. Natural, I'm gonna the store. Stress on content words. What do you want to eat? Robotic, equal stress. What do you want to eat? Connected, natural rhythm. Notice how native speakers connect words and reduce unstressed sounds. This is called connected speech, and it's one of the biggest reasons native English sounds fast and unclear to learners. The key principle here is this: stress the words that carry meaning, relax the words that don't. Content words, nouns, main verbs, adjectives, adverbs. These carry meaning. Stress them. Function words, articles, prepositions, conjunctions, auxiliary verbs, these are the glue. Say them lightly, quickly, almost like they disappear into the sentence. Here's a practice exercise. Take any sentence in English, read it out loud, then read it again. But this time, pretend the important words are in bold and everything else is in light gray. Say the bold words with energy. Say the gray words as fast and softly as you can. Do this every day for a week, and I promise your English will sound dramatically more natural. Mistake. Mistake number 4. Using the wrong verb collocations. This one is subtle, but it's one of the biggest giveaways that someone is still learning English, and it comes down to something called collocations. A collocation is a pair or group of words that naturally go together in English. Native speakers use them automatically, without thinking, but to a learner, they can be tricky because often the logical word choice is not the natural one. Here's what I mean. Collocation mistakes, very common. Do a mistake. Make a mistake. Take a decision. Make a decision. Do a photo. Take a photo. Strong rain. Heavy rain. High speed. High speed. But fast car, not high car. Collocations don't follow strict logic. They're patterns that English speakers have simply agreed on over time. The only way to master them is through exposure and practice. The most important thing about collocations is that you can't always guess them from logic. Why do we say make a decision but take a risk? Why heavy rain but strong wind? There's no deep reason, it's just what English speakers say. The solution? Learn words in pairs and groups, not alone. When you learn the word decision, also learn the verbs that go with it. Make a decision, reach a decision, come to a decision, reverse a decision. Build a mental word family for every new word you learn. A quick exercise. Right now, think of 5 nouns you know in English. For each one, write down all the verbs you think go with it. Then check a collocations dictionary and you'll be surprised what you find. This exercise alone will make your English sound dramatically more natural within days. Mistake. Mistake number 5. Not using filler words and discourse markers. And finally, mistake number 5. This is my personal favorite because it's something almost no English course teaches, and yet it makes an enormous difference to how natural you sound. Imagine this. You ask someone a question and they respond immediately with no pause, no hesitation, perfect sentences one after another, every word perfectly placed. Sounds great, right? Actually, it sounds a little robotic. Real human speech, in any language, is full of small words and phrases that buy time, connect ideas, show emotion, and make the conversation flow. In English, we call these fillers and discourse markers, and most learners either don't use them at all, making their speech sound choppy and mechanical, or they overuse the wrong ones, like saying basically or actually in every single sentence. Natural English fillers and discourse markers. The movie was interesting, the acting was good, the story was complicated. So, the movie was really interesting. I mean, the acting was great, and honestly, the story was a bit complicated, but it kind of grew on me. Listen to how the second version sounds like a real person speaking. The filler words, so, I mean, honestly, kind of, don't add meaning, but they add naturalness and personality. Here are some of the most important fillers and discourse markers in natural English, and what they do. 1. Well, so. These signal that you're about to say something. They buy you a moment to think and make your speech sound confident, not hesitant. Well, that's a good question. So, here's what I think. 2. I mean, these show you're clarifying or making sure the other person is following. It was a long day. I mean, really exhausting. It's not easy, 3. Honestly, actually, to be honest, these signal that you're about to give your real opinion. They add weight and authenticity to what you're saying. Honestly, I didn't enjoy it that much. Actually, that's a great idea. 4. Kind of, sort of. These soften your statements. They make you sound less extreme, more thoughtful. It was kind of a strange situation. I sort of understood what he meant. 5. Anyway, right, so where were we? These help you redirect or move on in a conversation. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, right, so where were we? Important warning. Don't overuse these. Don't fill every pause with or start every sentence with basically. The goal is to use them naturally, the way they appear in real conversation, to make your speech feel alive, warm, and human. Practice. In your next English conversation, choose just 2 of these markers, well and I mean, and consciously try to use them where they fit. You'll feel the difference immediately. Recap. Your Day 1 takeaways. All right, we've covered a lot today. Let's bring it all together, because I want these 5 lessons to stay with you, not just for this video, but for every English conversation you have from this day forward. We talked about 5 reasons your English sounds unnatural and 5 ways to fix them. 1. Stop being too formal in casual situations. Match your language to the moment. Sound like a real person, not a textbook. Use contractions. Keep it warm and human. 2. Stop translating word by word. Think in chunks and phrases, not individual words. Learn expressions as complete units and use them as complete units. 3. Find the rhythm of English. Stress your content words. Relax your function words. Let them flow quickly and lightly. English has music. Learn to hear it and feel it. 4. Learn collocations, words that go together. Don't just learn words alone, learn the words that live around them. Make decisions, take photos, heavy rain, strong wind. These pairs are the heartbeat of natural English. 5. Use fillers and discourse markers naturally. Well, honestly, kind of. These small words are what make English sound alive. Use them wisely, use them warmly, use them like a real person. You don't need to be perfect to sound natural. You need to be real. And that is something you already are. Here is your challenge for today, your day 1 action. Record yourself speaking in English for just 60 seconds. Talk about anything, your day, your favorite food, a movie you watched. Then listen back. Notice which of these 5 mistakes you make. Write them down. And tomorrow, come back, because on day 2, we're going to go even deeper with 10 phrases that native speakers use every day that you've probably never been taught. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Before I let you go, I want to say something, and I mean this sincerely. The fact that you are here, watching this, investing time in yourself, that already sets you apart. Learning a language is not easy. It takes courage to try, and it takes patience to grow. And I am genuinely honored to be part of your journey. This channel, The City of English, is built for you. Every video, every lesson, every example is designed with one single goal: to help you speak English with real confidence in real life with real people. So, here's what I need from you right now. If this video helped you even just a little, please hit the like button. It tells YouTube that this content is worth showing to more learners around the world, and that helps me keep making these lessons for you. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of the 5 mistakes surprised you the most? I read every comment, every single one, and I love hearing from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is your moment. Click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single day of our 30-day English journey. Tomorrow is day 2, and it is going to be incredible. Thank you for watching, thank you for learning. And remember, every great English speaker in the world was once exactly where you are right now. The city is waiting for you. I'll see you tomorrow.